The little wildfires that have been wreaking havoc across the state have not only threatened the lives of thousands of people, but they have also destroyed the multi-million-dollar mansion that Kirk and Rasheeda Frost had spent years building. In this video, we're delving deeply into the heartbreaking story of how Kirk and Rasheeda Frost lost their dream. Imagine working your entire life for your dream home, pouring years of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice into creating the perfect sanctuary, and then seeing that dream home reduced to ashes in a matter of hours. We'll take you through the startling events that transformed their dream home into a nightmare, starting from the time they received the evacuation notice and ending with the heartbreaking aftermath. Listen to how they nearly died, lost everything they fought for, and now have more than shattered dreams instead of property. This wasn't just any house. It was the realization of Kirk and Rasheeda's aspirations, a place that symbolized all of their hard-earned money over the years. Their million-dollar dream home was tucked away in one of the most hidden away in a posh neighborhood in Los Angeles. Surrounded by stunning city views, the house was more than just a place to live. It was a testament to their journey, their perseverance, and their hard work. The location alone spoke volumes about their success. Every element of the house, from the architecture to the interior design, had been meticulously planned and constructed by Kirk and Rasheeda over the course of years of saving, planning, and building this masterpiece. They had put in endless effort to create a space that reflected their values, style, and future goals. It was their haven, a place where they could. After years of hardship and sacrifice, they were finally able to unwind and enjoy the results of their labor inside the house, which was truly remarkable. The walls were covered in gorgeous artwork, each piece carefully chosen to add a unique touch to the house, and the furniture was of the high caliber you'd expect to find in a luxury showroom. From the grand kitchen to the spa-like bathrooms, every detail was painstakingly designed to provide comfort and luxury. It was more than just a house. It was a dream come true, a reflection of the owner's vision. The house was sleek, modern, and sophisticated, with top-of-the-line appliances in every room, making it not just a place to live, but a space to thrive. Everything on a fateful day when the fires raged across Los Angeles, Kirk and Rasheeda received the terrifying news that no one ever wants to hear. The wildfires that had been spreading quickly through the area were now dangerously close to their neighborhood. The authorities were warning everyone to leave right away because the fire was spreading quickly and could soon engulf the entire area. When they realized that their home, their sanctuary, was now directly in the path of the flames, the house they had worked so hard to build, imagine the panic and fear that ensued. Their dreams where the decision to leave was difficult because they were suddenly in danger of being consumed by the fire. It involved more than just gathering their belongings. It involved leaving behind everything they had worked so hard to build over the years. The fear of losing everything and the uncertainty of what lay ahead were so great that they had no choice but to leave because everything they had worked so hard for was in immediate danger. And they needed to act quickly as the smoke became thicker and the flames got closer. Kirk and Rasheeda frantically tried to gather what they could and flee the situation, realizing that they were in a race against time. Suffocating, they could only concentrate on reaching safety and had no time to consider what they were leaving behind. Survival was their top priority, and they barely escaped. The fire devoured everything, and they didn't know if their house would be there when they returned. They were ignorant of the fact that their ideal home would soon be reduced to ashes. Kirk and Rasheeda were confronted with the unthinkable house that had once stood as a tribute to their arduous efforts as the smoke eventually cleared and the fire went out. Work, their future, and their ambitions were gone. All that remained of the mansion they had poured their hearts and souls into was ashes. The dream home they had spent years working toward, the place they had imagined growing old in, was now a charred ruin. For Kirk and Rasheeda, the destruction was more than just a physical loss. It was an emotional blow of unfathomable proportions. The walls that had held their hopes and memories, the rooms where they had spent countless hours building their lives together, everything was gone. The loss was extremely personal. It wasn't just about the physical structure or the material possessions that were destroyed. It was a symbol of their journey, their struggles, and their victories. It was where they celebrated milestones, made memories, and looked forward to a future full of possibilities, and all of that was suddenly erased. The grief they felt was not only for the house itself, but also for the life they had built within it, their dreams, hopes, and the future they had imagined. Kirk and Rasheeda lost family photos, priceless memories, and the safety of their sanctuary, the place where they felt safe and at peace, was now only a memory, and the sentimental personal belongings and memories that would never be replaced were gone. They could never entirely prepare for the emotional toll of losing everything, and the path to recovery would be arduous and protracted following the destruction. Kirk and Rasheeda took to social media to share their sadness with their fans. They sent sincere messages thanking everyone for saving their life, but it was clear how painful it was to lose their ideal house. As they reflected on their journey, it became evident that this wasn't just about a house. It was about years of hard work, sacrifice, and perseverance. Kirk and Rasheeda had poured their hearts into this home. It wasn't just a building. It was a dream realized. It was a gut-wrenching blow to see it reduced to rubble. In every word, they acknowledged the overwhelming emotions that came with watching the place they had worked so hard for, the place that held so many memories, vanish in the blink of an eye. The outpouring of support from their fans and followers was a small comfort, but it couldn't take away the deep sense of loss they were feeling. Despite the overwhelming devastation, Kirk and Rasheeda have shown incredible resilience and vowed to rebuild, rise from the ashes of their former life, and continue pursuing their dreams. As they carried the emotional weight of that loss every day, it seemed impossible to move forward. Their journey is far from finished, and even though the road ahead will be challenging, they are dedicated to moving forward and rebuilding what was lost, even if the fire destroyed their home but not their spirit. Figuring out how to make this tragedy into a fresh start from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows, Kirk and Rasheeda's story serves as a painful reminder of how quickly life can change. One moment, they were living in the home they had dreamed of for years, enjoying the fruits of their hard work, and then all of that was reduced to ashes. They experienced a devastating loss that would have broken anyone's spirit, but through it all, their resilience shines through, showing the world what true strength looks like, the ability to find hope in the midst of tragedy. Incredibly motivating, this story explores how quickly everything can be taken away and how we find the strength to continue when we feel like we've lost everything. It's not just about a house or tangible belongings. It's also about the dreams, memories, and experiences connected to that place.